Good morning. It is about 8 o'clock right now. I woke up at 4:30 this morning. Uh, Immediately got up and edited my video, got that out of the way. And then around 6 o'clock, I started reading this, and I've been reading it since. Me and Riley didn't work today because it's raining today. It was a washout. I'm almost a pot of coffee deep this morning. But this book has me roped in, enthralled. The Invention of Prehistory. It's pretty good. It's not what I was expecting, because it's not really a book about describing into detail the theories of the origins of humans. Like the book Sapiens, I did not finish in its entirety, but the big topic is the evolution of humans was through cooking, right? And you have the stoned ape theory. You have, which I think the stoned ape theory is also called the quantum leap theory. You also have the theory that there's experts that believe we are pretty much the same as the first humans, just were more complex due to neuroplasticity. There's just all these theories, right? There's the creation, the theory of God, and the religious theories on how humans came to be. But this kind of tackles all of those theories, and it's kind of being critical of all of them. So the author, he's not hyper fixated on the scientists or the philosophers or the thinkers that came up with these theories and whether these theories are correct or incorrect. What he says in the beginning is his main focus in this is not where the theories came from, not if they're true or not. His focus is how these theories came to saturate the modern world. And he's doing this through identifying particular concepts and images and expressions and such. But there's a quote that he says in this that I kind of encapsulates all of it. He says right here, "Concepts don't float in mental clouds. Rather, they thread together the discrete aspects of the world for us." How I'm taking this is there's danger in just throwing out concepts and beliefs on where humans came from, because there's a lot of racial undertones, or not even undertones, just flat out racism in some of these. Like he says in the beginning of the book, he says, let me just find it real quick. He says right here, "But the new and optimistic account of Neanderthals leads to hard questions. Are Neanderthals now smart because they are no longer depicted as dark-skinned? Or conversely, have they become blonde and white because they are now believed to have been smart, able, quintessentially human? Don't they resemble just a bit too closely to those who study their fossils at sites in Europe?" So this book's just very interesting because I thought we were just going to get, scientifically backed literatures and studies that are giving us information that is provable or that has been proved. And I thought it was just going to be like another typical book on just civilization and where humans come from and all that. But it's much deeper than that, is what I'm taking it so far. He's diving into the issues that the idea of like the invention of prehistory causes. Because a lot of these are very disagreeable between different peoples. Like obviously the religious types. Like he's talking a lot about Jean-Jacques Rousseau, who he compared civilization to childhood. So he's saying like humans are born pure. And it's over time that they become corrupt, that they become evil, that they become, they have their problems. And he thinks the same thing is true with civilization and with humanity, that modern humans, we were made pure, and civilization was made pure. Like he brings up the state of nature, and he says the state of nature is pure because they're free of anything that modern humans deal with and civilized humans deal with. So, I don't know. I thought this is all pretty interesting, but I'm going to take like a half an hour break and stretch because my back is fucking killing me. And get some water in me because I've just been drinking coffee. And then I'm probably going to sit back down for however long. And at some point get the gym in. I got an estimate at 3:30 and such. So, yeah, check back in a little bit. Definitely a little bit worried about mine and Riley's decision to call off today, but boy, was it a good decision. It's coming down out there. 15 minutes after we made the call too, the rain stopped, and I'm like, man, did we make a bad decision? But no, it is fucking coming down, and it did exactly what I didn't want to happen. Like, it started raining again right when we would have been all loaded up, ready to rock and roll, and it would have fucking poured on us. So, yeah, good call. But just took my little half an hour break. Gotta get another Liquid Death, go sit and read for a little bit more longer. A little while longer, I don't know, whatever. Yeah, it's coming down. It is a little after 11 now. I read for a little over an hour, about an hour and 15 minutes or and then I made my pre-workout / breakfast, which was the typical 99% ground turkey, 8 ounces of that, and then my strawberries, bananas, raspberries with my Oikos yogurt cup and a Liquid Death. So, but now I'm going to go hit some shoulders and tries, come back, shower, eat, read a little bit more, and then go to that estimate. So I'll check back in after the gym. I'm thinking this side is good, but I'm not totally sure about this. Just because there's not much growth. I mean, halfway up.
Well, you could just take half of that off then.
Yeah.
Right? Cut it like that.
we could just take this one off.
Yeah, I'm just worried that one of these days with the wind, it's gonna decide to topple over.
Yeah.
One way or the other.
Just top heavy, you know?
Yeah, definitely this one that's leaning towards the shed too, just to play it safe.
Yeah, because I had the roof replaced 2 or 3 years ago. Years ago now, and they were okay getting up there and doing the roof. But now when you can see it's hanging right over it.
Yeah, like I think this one's solid, for sure. So we just come in and knock it down right there.
It was weird that I heard creaking noises.
Yeah.
You know, I'm looking at it thinking, are you ready to fall?
It's ready.
Yeah. Yeah, this one we'll take just to play it safe. But this one should be good. That looks healthy. And this one looks extremely healthy on his side, so.
Yeah, this guy, when they moved in, he put a row of Christmas trees, evergreens. But my one son is telling me this deck has to go.
Yeah.
He says it's shifting, he's afraid of it.
I was just thinking that, like, when I looked up,
I've never really used it.
it's definitely, like, warping and bowing down.
But the top one has been here.
Yeah, the top one looks good.
That somebody professionally put that in 40 some years ago.
Yeah, that dude
It's
definitely.
This one that was from the pool.
Looks like it's leaning a little bit though, the top one.
Yeah.
To the left.
Well, yeah, from that many years ago.
Yeah. But this one is definitely a little.
Wonky.
Yeah.
Yeah, because last year I had to have the steps redone. Watch out, 'cause that's where I fell.
Yeah, this one structurally looks good. Nothing's rotted or anything. But this one definitely.
Yeah, but then I don't know how much is it. I'd have to have more steps redone.
Yeah.
Because that's what the problem was when I only had that deck, was it had steep steps.
Yeah. If you ever decide to take that out, we do demolition, so just give us a call and we'll rip the deck right out.
And what would you, can you give me a price on doing that? Separate from the other stuff?
Yeah,
Just so
I could send you a
have it in
quote.
my
Yeah.
mind,
Yeah, absolutely.
What you want to do.
Yeah.
They had somebody came by and stored it up supposedly years ago, but
I'll crawl. Let me just.
just be careful underneath there.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, I usually lift that and pull it towards us.
Yeah. Get them concrete
A
chunks.
few years ago,
Get
they
'em?
came in and they put these pads underneath there, lifted it and put in pads to sturdy it,
Yeah.
supposedly.
Them concrete like sonotubes are coming out. See that one?
Yeah. 6 inches out of the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll send you a quote for all the other stuff, and then we'll send you a quote for this deck as well.
As you can see this, break it down there. You guys are insured, right?
Yeah, fully insured.
And you take cash or check.
Yeah, either cash or check.
So like I said, this whole thing has got to go.
Yep.
Getting too tall and too big.
And then those trimmed and that removed.
And yeah, that one removed.
Okay. That'll be no problem.
You can come say hello. Tell
Hi.
them who you are.
Hi.
Like I said, she's a pit mix and she's 15 years old.
15.
That's how old my dog is.
Oh, see, I seen us 15.
Certain houses to see her friends are out too.
OG on the block.
See, now that she's seen you guys. Okay, say goodbye.
Nice meeting you, Tiger.
You been by my sister's house lately?
Not recently.
She's got all garbed out in Bill's stuff.
Yo, well, it was like that beginning of the season. I swear every time we go there. I'm home from the gym and the estimate. I came home from the gym, just ate real quick. I ate a yogurt with an apple and 6 ounces of chicken breast. And then went to the estimate. I had a rush. The estimate went really well. She wants a lot of work done, and I was actually able to produce another lead off of her with tearing out her deck. She's got an old deck, and she said how her son needs it, or how her son said it should be torn out, and I let her know. I'm like, hey, we can tear it out if you want it. So now we're sending her a quote for all the other shit. It's like cutting down some trees, fucking trimming bushes and all that, tearing some bushes out, and tearing down the deck. She wants a separate quote for. But it is 4:45. I'm going to upload today's video, do my 5-minute journal. Then I'm going to go for probably a 25-30 minute walk. And then come home, shower, make dinner. I'm trying to eat around 7. So got about 3 hours to kill, unfortunately. But I will check back in a little while. So I walked a little over 2 miles before dinner, showered, had dinner, then went for another walk, a little over a mile. I didn't track that, but I know from running this loop that it's about a mile, or it's about a little bit over a mile, I should say. Just did the dishes, and it's only 8:30, so I'm going to read more of this book. I've already read for about 2.5 hours today, so I'm probably going to read for another hour, half an hour, not an hour, half an hour, and then probably get in bed around 9-ish. Very successful day today. Took full advantage of having the day off. I got so much done. Went on not 1, but 2 walks. I went on the walk after my dinner just kind of to aid in digestion. Felt a little heavy after dinner for some reason. All I had was green beans, a little bit of jalapeno and bell pepper with, I think it was 8.5 ounces of chicken. And I had 100 grams of grapes and a peach. So, delicious dinner. But I'm going to read for the next half an hour or so. I will check back in before bed. I'm going to get to bed early tonight because I'm going to run tomorrow again. I'm thinking about 3 or 4 miles. We will see.